Africa, and we're gonna be welcome to RGP Mfondini. It's your hottest entertainment and gossip show.
DJ Clipper is
RGP
coming.
in the building. Never alone.
Welcome to RGP 30 minutes.
Since the launch of Massive TV, we've experienced an almost overwhelming response from the market for this not so new concept delivered in quite a revolutionary way. And now that we have something of a track record behind us, I briefly want to share with you some real life experiences that overwhelmingly demonstrate the fact that the Massive TV model does work, and it works well. Everything that we've promised you we're delivering on right now, and in fact, as things are rapidly unfolding at present, we will continue to deliver advertisers' messages for an even wider audience into the future. The Massive TV concept remains to be a unique and compelling offering. At present, we reach 3 million viewers per month, and this number will grow to 8 million viewers per month by the end of 2010. And that's only in South Africa. I'm very proud to announce that we have successfully concluded arrangements with major international partners who've all carefully examined the Massive TV concept to roll Massive TV out into places like Mozambique and Nigeria. And I'm happy to announce that within the next 3 to 6 months we will be live in both those countries. We're also entertaining several other requests presently waiting in the wings who all want to see Massive TV roll out into other parts of the world as advertisers continue to look for better and smarter ways to impact their consumers.
Okay. Nereka la me bus ne le mnati ya entertainer o nahane haholo o tswa ko mosebetsing ho o kgathetse wa shebella you come down.
Haholo bilani and so ke bone this at this print, do you remember it?
Did Norox le Raja
and mobile
version mobile.
Yeah, that other one, you know, it's entertaining show. This TV, I like this TV side. I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
Kgotsa mosebetsing ha o ware wa shebella fela ya entertainer yona.
And how khathali ne everything is sharp because it's like I'm not too strong. I'm not too strong. Why you TV? Come on, stay yo.
Having seen just how consumers respond to Massive TV, I can confidently say that there is no advertising medium that impacts as effectively as Massive TV does. Yes, market surveys and statistical analysis can give you some idea and grasp of consumer trends and profiles. But nothing speaks as loud as when a consumer actually reaches into his pocket and spends money in response to an advertisement. We clearly understand that it's all about impacting a consumer audience in the most effective way. Massive TV is all about using new technologies to reach out to that consumer audience in a way that will appeal to them, that will impress them, and that will ultimately persuade them to spend their money on the product, brand or service advertised with us. That's what Massive TV offering is all about. And let me show you how effective it really is. In 2010, the consumers in this country are expected to spend in excess of R1 trillion, 1,000 billion rand on consumer goods and services in South Africa. Of this, approximately 415 billion rand will be spent by those consumers that fall into the Living Standards Measurement, or LSM 4 to 7, the very people who make up the Massive TV audience. This makes the approximately 21.4 million consumers that all represent the Massive TV audience the most powerful spending force in South Africa. An ad can be as glitzy, entertaining, sexy or original as our brilliant creative people can possibly conceive. It can even carry the wholehearted endorsement of the most respected, admired and talented personalities. But if it's not presented to the consumer in the proper environment, then it will achieve nothing. Clearly, a big part of creative success depends on choosing the right medium to deliver an advertising message. If Og the Caveman wanted to promote his best cuts of T-Rex loins, then finger painting on rocks may have been the only way that he had available to promote his products to the other cavemen. But this medium would have been meaningless to Big Bull, the American Indian, who used smoke signals to sell his beaver pelts to the tribe or village next door. And the way that Phineas Taylor Barnum chose to sell his snake oil from the back of a wagon was to make use of clever rhetoric and empty promises to persuade a gullible audience that it could cure everything from piles to powdery mildew. In the evolution of advertising media, we've also progressed beyond conventional forms of ad media, like print, radio, and even television. Not that any of these media forms are obsolete in any way, not at all. But technological advances have brought us into what Massive TV now represents, the very latest tech development to deliver a mainline medium in the most effective and meaningful way to consumers. Massive TV is about bringing advertising messages right into the hands of the consumers, into his space, on his or her terms, and in a way that suits them and appeals to them. The result? Advertising messages that impress them, that interest them, and that ultimately influence their spend. Let me introduce you to Kate. She is typical of 21.4 million other commuters who, just like her, make up the largest consumer force in this country.
Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come alive. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taken, there's no giving. They'll just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, for service and devotion. You would think that I deserve a fast promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me.
The Massive TV offering remains unique, and it does represent the most effective way to impact the largest consumer spending force in South Africa. This fact is patently evident from the testimonies that you will now hear from commuters and commuter operators.
My name is Nicholas from Metrobus, and each bus of Metrobus they have TV. The passengers they like to see TV, and I hope everybody wants to catch this Metrobus because of the TV. You see everything from the TV, like movies and etc. like that.